Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd. It's the 30th of September 2013, and we're going to see some photos from Fayetteville, Arkansas, prairie land. Okay, that is a flower fly. That's not a bee. This is the seed pod of the world milkweed, also known as horsetail milkweed. There's a tiny moth, and you tell me which one it is. That's a soldier beetle on my finger, and here is a leaf wing bug. I love these guys. You can see that their leg has a leaf-like construction on there. It's not a wing. Anyway, these are field milkwort plants, and they are very interesting. See those seeds sticking up there on that stem? That's where one came off before, and I thought maybe today I had a better picture of it than I have in the past to show you how those seeds look after the flower's gone. And these are beautiful little things. I'm showing a lot of them today because they probably won't be in bloom by the next time I go out there, by the next time we get to see this. So the milkwort is in the Polygala family, and this is Polygala, well, whatever. And we just saw an ironweed. Now we're looking at, see the little tiny leaves, and now you see the brown, scary looking things. Those are the beautiful flowering plant with the briars, sensitive briar. Now you've seen some big blue stem plants, and these are going to seed a lot since our last show. They look fuzzy because they're going through flower and into their seed stage. This is Liatris. We've seen some of these, probably the same plants, but they've changed a lot in a week, and now they're starting to go to seed. See how the top of them is no longer colorful? And there's a rattlesnake master, and it's here in a picture with some goldenrod and some big blue stem grass, all in the same picture. I like to get those groups together. And these are soldier beetles and other things on sneezeweed, and it's got large leaves, and there's another plant very similar called bitterweed, and it's got narrow leaves. So anyway, until next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd. Actually do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See you. 30th September 2013. Aubrey Shepherd doing short takes, and we'll see Spout Spring Branch area where a trail is being built. And you can see how tall the trail is. Behind us, we're looking northwest, is the Spout Spring Branch running from my right to the left. And see, that is upstream. See how low that property is on the right? And that yard to the right, and there's a house in that yard, people live in it, and water's going to back up on that side even more than it has in the past. So this is a good example of bad trail development practice. You can see how much they dug out there. You don't see any stone down along that bank back there. They're putting concrete in there in order to put a culvert under there, and you can see those big pipes in the background. Well, it's just a cluster of mistakes there. Monarch butterflies have been on the city square last couple of weekends, and there you see the female monarch on this African milkweed. See how similar these pictures of the flowers are to some of the other species of milkweed we've seen over the years. And this is, again, a flower fly. It's on a small yellow something or other, and I'm not sure at the moment. I don't remember which flower that is, and I can't identify it without more detail. But anyway, I like those skippers, and there are plenty more of those than are monarchs. So get down to the square and check out the monarchs. Maybe they're still there when you get a chance to go down there, watch for them. And that's on the east side of the square. near the entryway to the old building there. That's partridge pea, and this is some other pea family flower on Pinnacle Wet Prairie. And this is, I think I had that name figured out last week. Maybe I didn't say it, but this is a large version, or a large native version of something that goes to seed looking almost the same way, except it's tinier, and it's a non-native that we're talking about there. So this is a beautiful one. We're glad to see it among the other tall grass plants out there. And got back to the polygallas because, I don't know, they're just so wonderful. And these are photographed with a different camera, getting slightly different angles. Notice their seed stem looks much like that big tall grass seed stem, just in miniature. And of course, a lot of rattlesnake master, and there's some of the Leatris that's closer to seed now than the others, and it's darker. And there's a beautiful plant, a beautiful moss species, I believe, or sunfly, but anyway, it's on goldenrod. And this is a coreopsis. It's not, it's an unusual one in a way, but fact is, right now you can see these all around town, on the prairies to some extent, in a roadside setting, and it's one that's popular with people to plant in their yards, and that makes it special. Here you see the value of tiny asters in fall. That big old bumblebee is happily using those flowers that are much smaller than most of the things. You'll see bumblebees actually go inside some huge flowers sometimes. But they just work, because this is one of the major wild sources of nectar in fall. We call them late blooming asters, and there are several colors of them. You know what? Somebody may tell me that's a mosquito. I'm not sure. It didn't act like a mosquito. It didn't stop to try to bite me or sting me or whatever. It was just wanting to walk around my hand, maybe looking for a soft spot. Anyhow, more of the coreopsis, and we'll see these maybe one more week around Fayetteville. Hope so. Till next time, it's Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.